My name is Tyler Hurst. I work for Amentive Consulting out of Phoenix, Shanghai, and New York. I am a content creator and account executive for Amentive Consulting, which is a full-service PR, marketing, and social media company. I travel around to various locations around the US, meet with clients, help them construct content and marketing plans to better communicate with their customers online and off. I originally heard about Microsoft Hohm sometime in either late June or early July. I worked for a design magazine focusing on sustainable and green design, and I was part of that. I read news feeds. It was either PC Mag or it was Ars Technica or one of those more technical sites about them introducing a way to track your energy consumption through a variety of different means. But I did not try it until actually just recently when I read more about it after a friend recommended it on Twitter. When I first signed on to Microsoft Hohm, I noticed I had to sign with a live.com email account. I was a little bit frustrated with that, but turned out that I could use my original email address. So it was very, very quick, very, very simple, which is fantastic in a world where we have 9 sign-on screens. This one was a breath of fresh air. When I first saw Microsoft Hohm, being a Microsoft product, I'll admit I was a little scared. I was expecting the Hotmail type live.com interface of jagged characters and convoluted websites, but it's not what I got. I got a pretty straightforward, very visually pleasing, which is a big thing to me, especially online in the Web 2.0 world. Very visually pleasing. I love the colors, actually. They did a fantastic job with the lighter pastels. Very inviting. Yes, when I first got on that, I live in an apartment in downtown Phoenix, Arizona. So as far as heating bills, I don't have a whole lot of those, but AC, of course. I also have 5 computers hooked up at any certain times, along with a variety of other electronic devices, the TV, microwave, all that kind of good stuff. Fans in the winter, or in the summer as well. It was cool. It actually showed me a lot of ideas and ways that I use energy that I kind of didn't think about. How many lights are actually on, how often your fridge is being used, the difference, how much an electric stove takes up versus a gas stove. I'm on all electric power, no gas at all, so it was very surprising to see that. Being from the desert, our electricity costs are fairly high. I didn't realize how much it actually costs to use my stove every day, which makes me want to eat out more. That's a whole different thing. I also found out that my electric devices being on all the time take up a ton of energy. Apparently old servers aren't very good on your power bill, so it's going to remind me to turn those off a lot more. Considering that most of them are headless, meaning I don't have a monitor on them, I forget that they're on a lot, and that's costing me, I actually haven't done the first full month thing, but I'm sure it's costing me $5 to $10 a month more every single month to have them on full power all the time, which isn't necessary at all. In Phoenix, Arizona, and I don't know how other states do it, just I have lived in Phoenix for 7 years. We have differing power plans that we have different rates charged at different times. There was no indication of how I'd be able to incorporate that into my energy plan for Microsoft Hohm, which I wish I really would have been able to, because of my power plan, I get charged more between noon and 7 p.m. than I do from 7 p.m. to noon. So it would have been fantastic to know how much it really costs me if I need to run my dryer in the afternoon. How much if I shut my computers off completely versus powering them down in the afternoon, if that would help. So basically more fine-tuned control stuff. Another problem, obviously, another big one is that it doesn't work with SRP in Phoenix, which Phoenix is the 5th largest city, 5th or 6th at this point, largest city in the world. It surprised me that I couldn't download the information right away. When I get home, I'll be able to look that up, but it's kind of annoying to have to read a meter. I know it's a little thing, but coming from the digital world, I expect to have everything at my fingertips, and it wasn't there quite yet. So hopefully that'll be something they can figure out very soon, because I don't see me going to find the meter because I don't know where it is.
That's a good one.
Yeah, I want to be able to control my energy output. I want to see it online. I want to be able to be sent email updates, Twitter updates on different energy uses. I do want to see different spikes. I want to see if my tower has locked up and its fan's been running all night. Because I can tell that if it's overheating. I want to be able to log in from afar and turn things off. I don't think in a world where I can have a video conference with someone on the moon, I think I should be able to log into an internet site and turn off my power from wherever I am.